Yeah, I think we were up 8 at one point in that third quarter. Got off to a great start coming out of the break. God bless. And I think they closed 27-12 after that. I think the big stat for me tonight is the turnovers, 20-point differential. They scored 23 points off our mistakes. We only scored 3 off of theirs. And, to beat that team in this arena in front of that crowd and you spot them 20 points off mistakes, it's going to be really hard to overcome, which led to the 25 fast break points. But, yeah, better fight, better effort. Just got to be a little bit cleaner.
With Nicole getting into foul trouble early on, how does changing your rotation sometimes impact the rhythm of a game?
Well, for him, it impacts it because, he's out at the 10:30 mark of the first with 2 quick fouls. And I was really proud of the group that closed out and played the rest of that quarter because I thought we weathered the storm. They got up by 12 early. We fought back. And we only lost that first quarter by 4. And the group to start the second quarter was playing well, and allowed us time to get Nicole back in. But in this league, you just can't allow those big runs that we did. Jalen Brunson had an amazing third quarter. I could have done a better job of trying to get the ball out of his hands because I think he had 18 points in that quarter. And he's a good player, and they're a very good team.
You guys didn't play out of Nicola quite as much in the second half. Does he need to look for those opportunities? Do teammates need to kind of find him more? What did you see in regards to that?
Yeah, both. I mean, obviously Jamal was really aggressive tonight, which is a good thing. Jamal was looking for his. We called some post-up plays for Nicola, try to get him down there. And, maybe depending upon how they were guarding it, he was bumping back a lot, popping to the perimeter, not going down there. So, yeah, I'm sure it's probably a combination of things. And then I ran him the whole second half because he played so few minutes in the first half. But that's a lot to do, in this kind of a game, how physical they are, how fast they play, to play the third quarter and the fourth quarter.
The lineup change with Aaron back in the starting 5, what made you confident that he was ready for the increase in minutes again in that starting role, and then what went into the decision to go with Russ in that group still?
Yeah, just talking with Short, just talking with Aaron, feeling that we could get him, over 30 minutes. And if that's the case, then, he can go back to becoming our starting power forward. He's been our starting power forward since day one. He was our power forward when we won a championship. And, it's good to have him back out there. Never an easy decision. Christian Brown's been great for us this year. Not good, he's been great. And he's done everything that's been asked of him. But I just like keeping Russell out there. I think the Russ-Nicola dynamic is the best 2-man combination in the NBA right now. And I didn't want to disrupt their rhythm, knowing that CB, whether he comes off the bench and plays 29 minutes like tonight or he starts, he's going to give us the same thing every night. And we need that as a starter or coming off the bench. So I applaud CB's understanding of what we're trying to do. And, hopefully we can try to find a rhythm with that group.
It seems like Christian has, handled the ups and downs, his situations with a lot of maturity for a young player. How did he kind of handle, I guess, that conversation? When did you sort of tell him that was going to be?
He handled it well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's had many downs in the NBA. He's only been in the league 3 years, and he's been in the rotation since his rookie year. But he's a team player. Was he celebrating? Was he shaking his pom-poms? No, of course. He's a competitor. He wants to be out there. He wants to start. But what you love about Christian Brown is he's going to do whatever you ask him to do and whatever is best for the team. And right now, that's to bring him off the bench. And I'm not saying that's permanent, but that's a decision we made for the time being, and we're going to give it a chance to see where it goes.
This is the first time all season you've lost 3 in a row. What are the priorities in terms of correcting things to get back on track?
Oh, stop beating ourselves. I mean, that's priority number 1. The Minnesota game, we gave up 37 points off turnovers. I forget exactly what it was in Chicago. Tonight, only 14 turnovers, which is not a bad number. 14 is actually, I can live with that number. But you're giving up 23 points off of those because they were live ball turnovers that fueled their break. Good teams don't beat themselves, Katie, especially on the road. And I think lately we've been beating ourselves too often. And we have to nip that in the bud because we're such an efficient offense when we don't turn it over. You look at our field goal percentage, our three-point percentage, our free throw attempts, our paint points, our assists, our fast break points. But when you turn the ball over, you negate all that. So I think as we head to Philly, we have to find a way to value the basketball at a much higher level.
This was, it was kind of in danger of getting out of hand in that first quarter with Jokic out and the run that New York made. Are there more positives to take from this one, at least with kind of the way that guys were able to hang around as opposed to the Chicago game?
Yeah, I mean, bottom line is it's a loss, right? So, but I do believe in it's how you win and how you lose. And I did not like the loss in Chicago at all. I did not like how we played. I thought we messed with the game, and I didn't think we played nearly hard enough. Tonight, I thought guys, the effort was there. And to your point, it looked like he was going to get away from us. We kept on clawing back. Loved how we came out to start that second half to build an 8-point lead. Now can we sustain that? But I can walk out of here disappointed in the outcome, but a lot more pleased with how we played and the effort that was put forth.